Hello and welcome to today's video. So this time we'll be taking a look through another box of vintage pan paperbacks, and these are some more great pans, and we'll be giving them a clean, repairing them if necessary, a polish and a brush down. So sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Okay then, so we're starting off with great pan number 460, the Inscrutable Nymph. Well, there you go. What a title. It's got a big newsagent's oversticker on the back there. Furlongs, Callahan's Newsagents in Morehampton Road. Bit of a dirty-ish copy, this one, but yeah, it's got some foxing and stuff, but it'll do as a filler for now. Richard Jessup, Lowdown. So I hope you are all well. It's been a while. Looking back, it looks like it's been 6 or 7 weeks since we've done a box of pan titles. It's a gorgeous one, this, isn't it? Nice PEF jacket. Look at that, the detail loading up the gun there. That's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, it's been a while. Been a few weeks. In fact, almost a couple of months since we've done a pan cleaning video. So we are overdue. And I've been reading some of the comments. I try and reply to all of them on both my channels. One person commented. They said that they prefer it where I go through the books, then brush them down, then polish, so that they can just, watch the bit that they enjoy the most. So I know some people really like to listen to the descriptions at the start when I go through the books. Other people, they like the brushing and see me brush them down. Oh, this is a bit rough. I'll pop this on my wants list. This is G469, A Gentleman Called. Yeah, some people just like the brushing, and then other people really enjoy the polishing bit at the end. So I am going to do it in 3 sections. So we'll go through the 3 piles that I've got, then we'll do the brush down, and then we'll do the polishing, and we'll see how we get on. Now this is another one. This is actually really common, but I was surprised I got a fairly rough copy of this one. Although I know it got reprinted quite a bit as well. Let's make sure this is the first. No, it's the 7th. So Folk Medicine. Yeah, I thought there's something wrong about that. Folk Medicine G470, first edition required. That's just a filler, that one. But it's got lots of different coloured jackets, I think, on that one. There's a few variations. Ladies won't wait. No, they won't. Yeah, that's all right. Agatha Christie, 13 Problems. And that's the second printing of that one. The Losers. This is another one which is a bit rough. So this is on the upgrade list, G474, The Losers. So as I've been going through these, I've been adding them to my list of titles that are missing, which I've now done, and also ones which need upgrading. So when I come across them, I know exactly which ones to replace if I see them. G475, that's all right. Again, Saunders, Edgar Wallace. I've been reading a bit about him this week. On my other channel, I reviewed his screenplay and a book about the making of King Kong, the original 1930s RKO film. And he wrote the original screenplay to it, or the original script. So it's a really interesting book. This is another one going on the wants list. Look at the state of it. My goodness. Absolutely falling to bits. So that's G477, The Woman in the Woods. What a stinker. That's almost fit for the bin, that one. But I don't like to put one in the bin until I've got a better one, so it'll just stay as a filler for now. Stain of Suspicion. Yeah, I don't deliberately like to throw books away. If they're ones that they're my only copies. That's much more acceptable. Nice Hans Helwig cover there. Among the Cedars, Dorothy Wright. And I should say these are all sort of 1960-61 is when these were published. So all 60 years old, these ones. Another one, a bit on the worn side, that, to be honest. It really is. So I think I'll put that on the upgrade list as well, G486. Come back, Miranda. Yeah, where have you been? Around the World with Auntie Mame. Let's get a 50p inside. Let's get this off. 50p KMC. What was KMC, I wonder? Lovely. The Americanization of Emily. The Operation. Okay, well, that's the first stack, so we'll slide them over there. Get pile number 2 here. Bang to rights. Slightly borderline, this one. Just about okay. Devil's Advocate. Morris West. Eric Ambler. It's a nice Pef jacket as well, isn't it? Very, very nice. Yeah, I remember this seems to be quite tough to find in nice condition. I think this is going to go on the upgrade list as well. Yeah, Long Pig. G497. Long Pig. Russell Foreman. Upgrade required. Eric Williams. I think this is a reprint. I think. Not sure if this is the first printing of this one or not. Yeah, it is. Got a little 779 down the bottom. Probably when it was last read. July 1979. Probably that. Nice copy. And that was easily sorted with my little soft rubber. Another one for the wants list here, G499. The Case of the Hesitant Hostess, Earl Stanley Gardner. It's just been read to bits, that one. So definitely a better copy required. Yeah, look at that. It's really, really rough, that one. Home Aquarium, number 500. Look at that. Lovely. Very, very nice, that one. Long Hard Look. Okay, well, we're not having to do much repair work today, are we? Which is cool. Sequel to Boldness. A bit of page edge foxing, but nothing too severe. Peter Ustinov. Just about okay. I think that's one I've had a long time. We joined the Navy. Bit of a stain there going through the pages, but it's okay. It's a bit of a classic. So the long distance runner. Pretty good, that one. The Lifesavers. Nice W. Francis Phillips jacket on that one. Oh, look at that. It comes from the Cymede Library. Library of Cymede of Great Britain. Cymede were a company which I believe they made stuff for vets, and they had their own little observer series, a mini observer series. This one's bagged up, so I won't debag in, although I am tempted to because it's probably never been cleaned since I bagged it. And this one's signed by PEF, so I think I will debag it because I think the top edges have probably never been brushed, so we want to do that really. But yeah, this one was signed by the cover artist. Would have been back in the 90s. Probably a lovely copy as well. You see his signature there, PEF, but that top edge needs a brush, which he's probably never had done to it. Don't know if there's any internal marks at all. No, little 20p. David Attenborough, Zoo Quest for a Dragon. Still around is David Attenborough in his 90s now. How to Survive Matrimony. The Joneses and How to Keep Up with Them. So it's like a bit of the covers not come away, it's just sort of folded out. Quite unusual, that. Like it needs to sort of go fold back underneath. Yeah, so I think we'll slide a little bit of glue in there in just a sec. Not the greatest of copies. It's just about okay. Yeah, it's just come away at the bottom of the spine, like so. And that bit needs to tuck underneath. There we are. There we are. Let's sort of squared that one out again. Not the greatest of copies, but it'll do. It'll do. We Are the Living. This one's nice jacket on that. Really, really detailed. Look at at that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a bit of copy of that one. So that's a bit on the worn side for an Erskine Caldwell. I think it's 514. We Are the Living, Erskine Caldwell. So that's an upgrade. Another Edgar Wallace now. That's all right. Prince for Inspector West. And the last one of this pile is The Origin of Evil, Ellery Queen. Lovely. So that's pile number 2. Then we got the final pile over here to do before we get brushing. Soviet Spying. It's quite nice. Escape from Zahrain. Nice film tie in there. Saint Errant. (1962) now. So yeah, these are all very early 1960s. Benefit from a polish, that's for sure. This one's a little bit grubby, to be honest, and look, it's torn, so we better put this on my upgrade list. G524, Death Against the Clock. God, it had a £2.25 inside. I'm absolutely certain I never paid that for it. I wouldn't have touched this for that. This must have turned up in a job lot. It was one I haven't got, but one I now want to definitely upgrade. When to Call the Doctor, 525. Partners in Crime. My Friend Muriel. That's got a 10p on, but it's an inked 10, so I'm not going to be able to get that off. The polish might help it a little bit. I see this one's been embossed. Library of Veronica Cameron. Whoever she was. Commander Burt of Scotland Yard. The Yellow Ford. Lovely. Escape one. Another Erskine Caldwell. Nice copy of that one. I mean, they were all like that. Puzzle for Inspiration. That's a photograph cover, that one. We do not approve. We want beautiful artwork. That's all we want. And Jack Kerouac, The Dharma Bums. Pretty rough copy of this. Unfortunately, but it is a first edition. ex-library of Steve Hare as well, noted penguin collector. So I'm going to need to get a little bit of glue down the bottom of the spine there. The Jack Kerouac titles are expensive. He wrote On the Road, was probably his most famous one, but this is probably his second most famous one, Dharma Bums. Sort of one of the beat authors, Beat generation. There we go. Lovely. The Book of Etiquette and Good Manners. Yeah, you never see these books in tatty condition. You know why? Because no one bloody reads them. Quadrantus Rex. That's got somewhere at the top of the spine there. This one's not in the greatest of shape. But unless I mark it as one that needs an upgrade in my list, if I come across another copy, chances are I shall overlook it because I'll assume I've got a half decent one. Okay. It's just at the bottom of the spine again. There we are. That will do fine. Oh, and at the top of the spine, of course, I've got a bit of glue left over. This is 2 layers, so we'll glue down the first bit first of all. Like so. It should capture the top bit. And there we are. So that's okay. That's saving that one. This is another one signed by Pef, which once again actually looks really, really clean. So this one I will keep in its bag because that looks fine. It doesn't look like it's got a dusty top edge. And then a great cover, that one by Francis Phillips there. Really, really nice. This one should be fine because it was a fairly recent acquisition. Last, like, year or 18 months, I think. When the Kissing had to stop. Wow. Yeah, got some markings inside. Nothing I can do about them because they're in pen. Adultery Under Arms. That's one of those comedy titles. Quite water damaged, this one. So I'll put this on my upgrade list. So it is G544 Adultery Under Arms. Upgrade required. 1-star general. That's alright. Come again, nurse. Okay, and the last one, G547, No Name in the Street, Gillian Tyndall. Right, Well, that's all the book's gone through. And repaired if necessary. Next job then is to go through and give them all a brush. Okay, so here's pile number 1, ready for brushing. I think some of these will be fine, others are going to be, we've taken off loads of dust, I think. Yes. Yes, quite a bit coming off these. Wow. Yeah, quite a bit. Which is sort of what I guess really, because they've got 60 years of storage dust on them, and a lot of them, the majority of them, have never been cleaned. So we should expect some dust and dirt coming off. Okay, that's pile number 1. Pile number 2 now. Couple of dirty ones here I can see. Wow, really dusty. But that's okay. Lovely. Right, that's part 2, or stack 2 of the brushing. Okay, let's give this last stack a brush, and then we'll move on to the polishing. So this particular month, just gone, I've not really been buying a lot of paperbacks. I've got a few coming over from America. A friend of mine, I bought them, or he's bought them on my behalf, and he's waiting until they all turn up, and he's going to send a little box of American books over to me, which is quite nice. But apart from that, I haven't really been buying a lot. I've got a trip to Dealer Dorset Bob planned for the end of this month, and just waiting for the final little confirmation on that, but at the moment it's all looking good. So that should be good fun. Always get a few bits from there. So that will be cool. And of course at the end of July is the London Paperback Show. So I'm very much hoping to get at that one. Though I haven't quite figured out how I'm getting there yet, or who I'm going with. But will definitely be a good day out, that one. Right, let's start the polishing. Okay then, so get a fresh bit of cloth. Now there's a couple in here that are pretty rough, but on the whole I think we're going to be okay. slightly dirtier, this one, but it's one that I've put on my upgrade list. Same with this one actually. Nice jacket on this one. Going okay so far. Nice copy of this one. last few here for the first pile. Okay, that's pile number 1 fully done now, which is excellent. All right, let's move on to the second wedge, as it were. They're looking nice. Okay. Bang to rights. Governor. I need to get a fresh bit of cloth in a minute. This is looking a bit dirty now. Only to be expected. This one's an absolute dog. And on the wants list now. The upgrade list, I should say. Really, really rough, that one. Almost fit for the bin, unfortunately. But I won't throw it away. I'll just offer it to someone for £1 when I do my next sale, if I do get an upgraded copy. Right, I'm going to get a fresh bit of cloth now, so let's turn this around. Go into that corner there. Really nice, that one. Yeah, very, very nice. I don't know who did the cover jacket, but I think it's a Hans Helwig, but it's not signed anywhere, but it sort of looks like his style, you know? And this one, although it's a bit of a nondescript title with its nice black cover there, that one's come up absolutely beautiful. Very, very nice. I do like Francis Phipps. Now this one's signed, so I'm going to be careful with this one. I don't want to go anywhere near this signature. Yeah, I really like Francis Ford Phillips's artwork style. The polish is almost being eaten up by these books, I tell you. And in a lot of cases, it's nothing obvious that's being cleaned up. But if you were in the room with me now, you would see that these are sort of having a new little bit of life breathed back into them, and they're being looked, they're being made to look as good as they possibly can. And I think that's the key to these. They're not going to look new again, but they are going to look better than what they were before we started. That's lovely. Then we got a couple more for this stack, and then we'll be on to the last little bit. Little mark on this cover. I'm just scraping off with my finger now. There we are. And that's the sort of thing we're trying to find. It's just around there, it's gone now. Get these looking as good as possible. Right, there we are. So that's the end of the second stack. We've just got one more stack to polish. Soviet spy ring. So I'm filming this one on a Sunday morning, and it's the tail end of half term, so the kids have been off all week, because I was sort of it's a beautiful day outside, so I'm doing this fairly early in the day, but I did half sort of expect people to, some of the neighbours to have their children out in the garden, playing and what have you, but it's been surprisingly quiet. today, so we've been quite lucky in that regard. So quite a big mark on the front cover, and it looks as if we've got it. Not sure what it was, but on the back as well. Let's see how it's come back. Not sure what that is. Not sure what that is. Oh well. The yellow Ford, I mean, I wonder what that is. Is it a Ford car? Don't think so. Square this pile up. So we are nearing the end, sadly, of this mega pan cleaning session. Hope you've enjoyed it. There's been some good books here. I've spotted a few that definitely need to be upgraded, which is not a bad thing, because prior to this I would have only had listed the ones that I haven't got, not the ones that I wanted to upgrade, so that's always useful. Now, I am still working my way through my large format books, and I can't ignore them, but at the same time, the very large format books are coming to an end, and then we'll be moving on to the more traditional sort of fiction and non-fiction hardback books, and those present a different sort of problem, but we'll go through them. I think they're fairly well organised now, so we'll go through them in we'll try to go through them in a logical manner. But that's going to be a different sort of a cleaning video. That it's going to be mainly the top edges and potentially anything valuable I'm going to want to go through and put into a projective dust wrapper. So we might need to see. Have a little think about that. But we've not got much in the way of large format books left to go now. Not too many. So we shall see. But it has been really nice getting them out and cleaning them and seeing what I've got, because that was a job that was very much overdue. It's quite dirty on this. Last few. Yes, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, of course, don't forget to give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment if you like, I don't mind. I'm hoping you are subscribed now to my regular cleaning videos, and over on my main channel where I do 3 videos a week, predominantly books, but I do cover other stuff as well. Make sure you're subscribed to both if you can. Thanks as always to my Patreon and channel members. There's a little flurry of Patreon and a channel member recently in the last month, so that's fantastic. It really, really does help keep the channel afloat in times when the revenue you get from YouTube is very much a sort of a roller coaster. So that support is really, really appreciated. So thank you for that. And yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be another large format video next week, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. I'm not 100% sure just yet. But that will be here next week. Thanks very much for watching today. And I shall see you again very soon. Bye.